So, Chapter 7: Ethics, Social Responsibility, and Business Managers. The biggest thing that I got out of this chapter was the Code of Ethics section of it. Now, with Code of Ethics, they break it down into three different categories: corporate, industry, and professional. Um, Starting with corporate, uh, it mostly talked like what it mainly listed was like the don'ts that they like these are what you should not be doing. They go against the code of ethics, which is bribing foreign government officials, fixing prices, using insider information. So like if somebody works into another company, like one of your competitors, and they give you information, you're not allowed to use that. That you should not be using that information. And then revealing trade secrets. And then going into the industry code of ethics, they make it sound like it's more motivational in a way, is how they put it, I believe. And two of them were like non-deceptive advertising. So not making sure that your advertisements just don't they're not misleading your customer. Like your ad says one thing, but you really don't get that at all. And then honest and fair deals, because you obviously want to be honest with your customers, and you should just be fair with them because they're the ones that are making you money in the first place. And then professional, it started to talk about how like we confuse professionalism because the word professionalism gets thrown around everywhere. Like basically there's a professional for almost everything. It seems like nowadays, and that you like I don't really know how to explain it, but just the fact that that word gets thrown around a lot kind of like takes the the prestige away from the word professionalism, because anybody nowadays, if you're like good at something, you can consider yourself professional, but it involves you actually being like certified in a lot of different areas to be considered an actual professional at a specific craft. And then going into chapter 8, which is talking about international business, I really was focused on the section where I was talking about the main ways to get involved in international business. And the three that caught my eye were trade, international licensing, and franchising. Now, with trade, what trade is, it's the import and export of goods and services into another country. And what the book was telling me is that this is the least risky method of getting involved in international business. And then with licensing, it's when a company makes its intellectual property available to foreign individuals. So basically, you can put a store, like if Nike, they can make. There's a Nike store in Japan, China, anywhere they essentially want it to be. Then there's franchising, which is when a company permits another company to market their trademark goods in another nation. So essentially, they're allowing this in this country, they're allowing them to market their product. Like Nike or Apple, like they are allowing them to use their trademark, their logo, to promote their products in their nation, and that's really the only like big piece of information that I got out of these chapters. They did in the international business talk about arbitration and other ways of going about legal processes. I think it was litigation and arbitration. But we went over those in another chapter, and I don't feel like I need to elaborate anymore on those pieces. But overall, I thought these were pretty good chapters, especially for chapter 8, because international business is a little bit more interesting to me because there's a lot more that goes into it, and I'd like to understand a little bit more about international business. But those are the main points that I got out of this chapter, and thank you for watching.